Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer. Today, we are doing a battle on the custom map of the Siege of Karak Kadrin. So, I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be covering a lot more of these custom maps, because the quality of the maps being released are just absolutely amazing. So, this really has reinvigorated my interest in Total War Warhammer. So although this isn't a typical siege, it's more of a kind of a bridge crossing battle. The fact that you can actually create settlements like this, it really is like outstanding. The detail in this map is freaking amazing. And I actually had recorded this battle, I think like maybe 3 days ago, so pretty much the day the map came out. However, I just haven't had a chance to do the replay. There was also meant to be a Rise of Mordor replay, however the save game has corrupted, and that was an amazing siege battle as well, so unfortunately you won't get to see that, but this is still a hoot of a battle. However, well, you'll see what's going to happen, but if you're happy to see Total War Warhammer back on the channel, please do leave a like. It's very much appreciated, it helps me out, and leave a comment on any kind of ideas for maps that you'd like to see me cover next. But today the actual battle will be between myself and Havoc. I'm playing as the Greenskins, assaulting Karak Kadrin, and he is defending as, I think, Clan Angron. Both of us are pretty terrible at picking our army compositions on Warhammer. We both haven't really played much of it recently, but as you can see here, I'm sending my strike force of squigs, the squig herds. I think I've got like 5 or 6 units of those ready to go into battle. Oh yes, squiggies. Off you go to war, sirs. Then we also have the Broken Tusks mob, and then we also have the Durkits squigs. We also have the Ragnarok queen, along with a giant, some trolls, and then we are being led by Grimgor Ironhide, and he's also going to be supported by Orc Biggins and lots of Orc Black Orcs. There are also some Savage Orcs in there as well. I think they're around here. So Savage Orc Biggins. So under Havoc's command, he has quite a few units of bolt throwers, but on both flanks to fire on to the bridge. Then he also has the Peak Gate Guard, some more hammerers, longbeards, rangers with great weapons, longbeards, hammerers, and then we have some more bolt throwers over there. And then he has a heck of a lot of thunderers in the rear line as well, accompanied by 3 units of Iron Drakes with Trollhammer torpedoes, and the Skulker Guard, which is an additional flamethrower infantry. And then we also have Belegar Ironhammer, and we also have a Dramar Hammerfist as well. I should also point out that along with Grimgor, I do actually have a Shaman somewhere. Well, he's there. He's running a boar. Oh, here he is. Yeah, we have an Orc Shaman. So we'll see him put to very good effect later on in the battle. So let's play this here, and we can kind of see it ride out in real time. I do actually have 2 giants. So my plan was to essentially rush. I figured that I'd need to kind of rush his position in order to get my troops across, and for us to have a chance of not taking too much fire from those bolt throwers. So we can kind of see here the little squiggies going in, and we are taking fire from the bolt throwers, which is unfortunate that they get those firing arcs in. Not causing too much damage at the moment, so I couldn't actually see those units of rangers coming up. Oh my god, let me out. So I didn't actually see those right until the last second, but we are going to go in and absolutely destroy them. So we sending in, I think, several units of rangers, and I think he was sending those in to try and keep me there long enough to inflict some more damage with the bolt throwers. Oh, I had to take a drink of water there. My throat is feeling rather strained. So we have the Ragnarok Queen doing what she does best, killing. And I did actually spawn some spider hatchlings as well to go into their flank and cause a little bit of a mayhem. So at the moment, I was thinking, well, the battle's actually not going too shabbily. We do outnumber him just about, and we did actually kind of rout them there. Now I sent the hatchlings in to try and distract the remainder of the force here. But as you can see, the firepower from those thunderers is immense. And then now with the iron breakers kind of throwing in their Sturf, it's kind of like that attack was worthless. So at this point, I'm still going ahead with my rush tactic, but as you can see, Havoc has got a very, very defensive formation here, and he's pulling back some of his troops, probably to avoid friendly fire, because at the minute he's got this great arc and a flank of Longbeards to help protect them there. Bringing forth his Iron Drakes probably into the one of the flanks here, whereas the majority of my forces are now pouring across the bridge. So I'm sending in Dirklig's Squigs to try and take out some of these Iron Breakers here, just to try and break up their formation and stop them from shooting while the rest of my troops come through, because although I've got over the bridge with relatively few casualties, he now has a lot of firepower to bear. So my Dirklig Squigs here not doing too well against the Iron Breakers. Sending in my normal Squigs to try and disrupt the enemy formations with the Thunderers. But as you can see, they're taking a lot of fire and some of the units are starting to rout. But I am about to get my Giants into battle and also my Trolls as well. But he still has this huge line and lots of reserves to bring into the fight. So although I get my Giant in there, he is unsupported at the moment. I am bringing in some Orc Biguns into the battle, and I'm trying to get my Black Orcs across as quickly as possible. But the quicker troops are taking an absolute hammering, if you'll pardon the pun there. But I was going to try and cause some damage with the Ragnarok Spider, but still these Thunderers just absolutely devastate the Ragnarok Queen and send her into the rout. But we are getting some infantry in now, and taking down the Longbeards was probably a poor choice on my part, as they weren't the biggest threat to me. The biggest threats really were the Iron Breakers, the Iron Drakes, and the Thunderers. But my attack really has been slowed down and is really hampered now by units trying to withdraw and charge forward at the same time. So I'm in a really bad spot here. I can't get my forces across the bridge quick enough in order for them to be able to support the ones already on this side. I do a Foot of Gork there, which does actually disrupt their formation a little smidgen. Getting it done here would have been probably of more benefit. So we're now finally getting a lot of our troops across, casting some spells with the Shaman there, and getting some buffs to get the plus 58 melee attack, and here we go. So if they were actually attacking troops now, they would be causing absolute devastation amongst the ranks. However, still can't get them in quick enough. Let's just take in the map here. The map does look freaking amazing. But let's go back to the battle. That's probably the more important thing here rather than the map. So the Ragnarok Queen is dead. and most of my forces at this point. We're getting them into battle, but it really has been a uncoordinated attack. Oh gosh, excuse me, I don't know what was going on there. When we can actually get them in battle, they are performing rather nicely, especially against the Peak Gate Guard here of the Hammerers. So my Black Orcs are able to cause quite a bit of damage. In hindsight, probably should have got a few more units of them. But now they're actually engaged, they are causing some damage. However, at this stage, well, we do actually still... No, we are outnumbered. Sorry, we were outnumbered from the start. Wow, there are more dwarves than orcs. Creme de la yums. Probably focused too much on squigs and not enough on heavy infantry. So as you can see, a lot of the troops that do rout do eventually come back, but with 1 minute 34 to go, my rush tactic didn't really go to plan. I'm thinking that I should have got some kind of pieces of artillery and actually try and soften up the positions first with the... I've forgotten what they're called, the goblin throwers, or some rock lobbers, or something. Anything. But at this stage, I'm so desperate, I'm sending Grimgor in by himself. He is buffed up though, so he will cause a bit of damage here. But it really is too dense for Grimgor to make a dent here. So you can kind of see the situation of the battle. It really hasn't gone my way on this occasion. I was kind of outmatched in terms of firepower, and that's pretty much it. Really, let me know what you would have done differently. But there's definitely a lot of things that I would have changed in that battle. But I was in too much of a rush to commit my forces. So it was a close defeat there. So let's end the replay. Take a look at the unit statistics. I think the replay kind of bugged out a bit there. Yeah. Okay, well I'm not sure what's happened there, but... Oh. Well, anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do let me know in the comments below. Leave a like. Encourage me to make more videos, because there will be more on the channel. And I may have an update video for you soon as to what's going to be happening with content other than Total War on the channel as well. But until next time, everyone, I bid you a very, very good day.